Hello, welcome to the Story Corner. I'm Kesta, Chief Storyteller around here, and if you like a good book, you've come to the right place. Now today I am going to be reading from Carolyn Eldridge-Alfonzetti's little book, Around the Globe with Gramps. It's got an excellent front cover. Look at that picture. The illustrator is Teresa Lawrence, and she does black and whites throughout the book, so you get to see more of her lovely drawings as well. This is a verse novella. So what's a verse novella? It's written in verse, free verse, so not rhyming, which means there's quite a lot of white space on the page, which makes for very easy reading, which is nice on the eyes. Also, a novella is a short little novel. It's a gem. In fact, it's been recognised as a little gem of a book by Speech Pathology Australia, who shortlisted it last year in 2019 for their Book of the Year awards. So it's definitely one worth getting your hands on. I'm going to read you the blurb on the back cover to give you an idea of what it's about before we read our little taster. Lucy is about to start high school. She has a cool new friend, Bryony, and feels she's outgrown the school holiday overseas adventure days she shares with her grandfather, who's a retired geography teacher. When Lucy asks to spend those days with Bryony instead of doing geography research and international craft and cookery with Gramps, her mother refuses and reveals a poignant reason. However, when an emergency threatens more than just Lucy's Fridays with Gramps, she reflects on all that they've shared and what is most important in her life. So let's get started. Carolyn has done a dedication in the front of the book, written a dedication. She says, this book is in memory of my father, whose globe inspired this story, and to my mother, who taught me the world is my oyster. Okay, here we go. Gramps is wearing a tasselled cap, a white shirt, his red knitted waistcoat, a pleated tennis skirt, long johns, and a fat pom-pom attached to the toe of each of his slippers. He waves from his front door as we walk up the path, but I don't wave back. He looks ridiculous. Here's the picture. You can see just what he looks like. And there's Lucy with her mother. I used to love it when Gramps dressed up. Now, well, I'm about to start high school. I wish he didn't treat me as if I'm still a little kid. Mum works at home from Mondays to Thursday, but sees clients in the city on Fridays. I spend those days in the school holidays with Gramps. He was a geography teacher before he retired, and for years on those Fridays, he's met Mum and me at his door in the morning, dressed as a clue to another country. It's my job to guess which one. The first time, Gramps wore a semicircle of ivy on his head and a sheet draped across his body like a toga. Another time he wore a beret and a striped top and had drawn on a moustache. He held a long breadstick in one hand and a wheel of camembert cheese in the other. You get the picture? Each morning, when Gramps sees our faces, he roars with laughter, then opens his arms widely to wrap me in a hug. He never seems to care that he looks ridiculous. So that's our taster of this book, just a short one. I'm going to show you there's some other good things about this book too. On their journeys around the globe that Lucy and her Gramps do on Fridays, they almost always do some cooking. And so at the very back of the book, Carolyn has included a recipe section, and she's also included the recipes that Lucy and her granddad make while she's at his place on the particular Friday that she talks about in this book. So there's something to do at the end of the book, which is great. I hope you've enjoyed that taster. I hope you also feel inspired to go and check out the local library or your bookshop for a copy of Around the Globe with Gramps. Or you could also look online. It's certainly in all of the online bookstores. I hope you've enjoyed the story, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.